guys. I'm here with Zak Orth from NBC's Revolution, as well as Wet Hot American Summer, Romeo and Juliet, Vicky Cristina Barcelona, The Baxters, so many more.
Hi.
Okay, so on Revolution,
Yes.
it's the future. All forms of energy have ceased to exist. Is season 1, are you done filming it?
Right now, we've shot 13 episodes. We have 7 to go.
What are you doing on your break?
I am running errands and cleaning the house and
getting your life
spending
back
time
in
with
order.
my family and getting used to the idea that I'm not getting on a plane in like 2 days to go back down
good.
to work.
And then as soon as that feels comfortable.
Then as soon as that feels comfortable, then everybody has to go,
Yeah.
oh, you're leaving again. Yeah.
Do you know what happens? Do you read the scripts week by week, or
I
do you...
definitely read the scripts week by week, I'm happy to not know what's going on, which is good because I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So I have no idea. I mean, I have my guesses and my theories, and I know some things that are going to happen when the show comes back on.
Do you guys talk about it on set? Are you like, I think this and I think this?
Oh, definitely. Everybody is
super speculative.
Yeah, is energized by the show and by trying to figure out where it's going and who's going to die next, and you know, all of that stuff. And
so you've worked with some of my favorite comics, and we've had them here, David Wayne and Michael Showalter and Mark Lane Black,
Mine
and all the
too.
Stella stuff. How is filming a show like Revolution different than being on a set or doing a show with them?
in every single possible way that you could imagine.
Yeah.
They just have the system, which is, you know, they'll write it out, but they won't really give it to you, and they'll sort of feed it to you piecemeal, and it's little jokes, it's little shots and pops and all this stuff. They know what it's going to be, they know how it's going to cut together, so you just sort of do it.
Can we talk about Wet Hot American Summer, what's happening now?
All I know is that I'm constantly being told that it is happening.
Right.
It'll be, yes, it'll take place before with the same cast.
That's great.
And that it'll be winter, I think.
You know what? I also want to do with you this thing called a tag, called the
Yay.
Weird Questions tag.
Yay!
Number 1, what's a nickname only your family calls you?
Meepo.
What is that?
Meepo.
Meepo.
Nobody else calls me that.
Number 2, do you have any weird phobias?
I do a lot of counting.
Oh, yeah?
I count stairs, and I count water when it's running before I wash my hands or fill a glass with it. And yeah, on occasion it has been that if I lose count on a staircase, maybe once or twice in my life I've had to go back down and recount.
I'm very superstitious. I do those kinds of things.
Yeah.
Number 3, what's a song you secretly love to blast and belt out when you're alone?
We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when we'll meet. I find myself singing that a lot.
That was beautiful.
That's not beautiful, but it's
Very
an honest
Tony
answer.
Bennett-y. Number 4, what's one of your biggest pet peeves?
It's one of my biggest pet peeves.
Oh God, what if I did it and that's what you're being like, I can't say it because she just did it.
When people take a really long time to answer questions.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not mine, luckily.
No, thank
But
God.
yeah. Number 5, what's one of your nervous habits?
I do
Take me
this.
on like
I
that.
take here. I since I was a little kid, I have to twist it, and then see, I can see myself do it, and then I have to do this.
Oh, that seems very calming because then it's soft right there.
Yeah, and then it sort of like vibrates a little bit, like it's a little like springy feeling.
Wow, that's a
When you
lot.
Flick it like that.
Number 6, what's the beauty rule you preach but never actually practice? We're all dying to know this one.
Probably moisturizing.
You don't. But you are constantly telling people.
Constantly telling
Yeah,
people
you told me that this morning.
to moisturize. Yes.
I was like,
Yes.
Okay.
Constantly criticizing people for their dry skin.
you really should too, especially back in New York for the winter.
Yeah.
Number 7, which way do you face in the shower? Is there?
The shower
Yeah.
behind me. Yeah.
And number 8, do you have any weird body skills?
Is this one?
Wow, yes it is. Yes it is.
It's sort of like
The
one of
worm
those-
with your
yeah,
index
the worm-
fingers.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of things. That's a good one. Number 9, what's your favorite comfort food?
You know what I always want, even if I've had like a fantastic meal at a wonderful restaurant, what I always want is pretzels.
Dipping them in things?
Pretzel rod and Nutella isn't bad.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Winning answer. That was what I was looking for. Number 10, what's a phrase or exclamation you always say?
Oh, for God's sake. I say that way too much. It's a very like old man thing to say. Oh, for God's sake.
All right, Zak Orth, where can people find you online while they're waiting for the next revolution?
What do you mean?
Of Revolution.
Like Like
your
do I have a
Twitters?
social presence? I mean, I have all of that stuff. I have a Twitter.
Are you into Twitter?
I read it a lot, but I think that the people that know how to do it really well, that are really funny, are so far beyond anything that I could possibly pull off that
So you
it
like-
would just be, I just
wanna read
don't
it.
Really read it. I don't really contribute to it. I've tried and I always am like, oh God, delete it.
So do you now want to tell us? Can we look at it? Can we?
No,
tell
I
them so
mean,
we
it's
can
my name.
It's at Zak
on
Orth.
Twitter. Yeah, at Zak Orth. Yeah, sure.
All right.
That's it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. This was very fun.
It was fun. Happy New Year.
You too.